Welcome back to Paintball at pblive.tv, brought to you by our friends at paintballphotography.com. Great pictures from the NPPL Huntington Beach, as well as our friends over at Action Acres, actionacrespb.com over in Oregon. Now we're going to jump over to the news, brought to you on YouTube from our friends over at socialpaintball.com and brought to you courtesy of the great news sources on the internet about paintball, including, but not limited to, Ballers Cafe and the Cat Shack reports. Starting with Ballers Cafe over here, PSP Chicago Open Field Layout, June 24th through the 27th. Now that the NPPL Huntington Beach has ended, that means that it's time for all of the other Race to PSP and the Chicago style events to begin. So, PSP Chicago Open, call your local field to make sure they have the following layout set up and are ready for you to spend the next several weeks working every lane, analyzing every angle, and perfecting your game plans for the largest event so far this season because the sun is out, the grass is turning green, and the time to start practicing for PSP's June 24th, 27th, 2010 Chicago Open is upon us. Contact the best teams in your area to schedule the toughest practices. Visit your local pro shop to make sure your equipment is in pristine condition. Most importantly, watch pblive.tv every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific. No, wait, most importantly, do not forget to sign your team up for the event. Register your team at pspevents.com. They got their 2010 master sponsors over there, and their looks from the PSP Event 2 Field Layout Chicago Open. There's that nice little A in the middle because it's not X ball, it's A ball. And snake on the side, some cans, Doritos. It looks like some freaking middle school gone awry at lunchtime with all that food stuff. God, I'm getting hungry. But it allows you to play that same field layout for a number of weeks until the event itself, which means it's going to be pretty effing crazy because everybody's worked all the angles and know where the good, bad, and different spots are. 2010 NPPL Huntington Beach fans perspective by BC Admin. So there's something that you don't see every day. There's Dan Smith from Team Max Kids. That's our own correspondent, Sawyer Smith's papa, and the coach of Team Max Kids, and his fine woman, Melody, there, showing off all the new Angel gear, the new Angel ARK, as well as the new Angel Eyes, which we're going to talk more about in the program. We have a video of our interview with the boys from Angel over on PB Live and on our YouTube page, youtube.com/PBLiveTV. Check it out. I like them. I think they're pretty freaking badass. They're a mix between the Stormtrooper mask and the mask of that police officer in the beginning of Star Trek. Like, Citizen, what is your name? Tiberius Kirk. No? Maybe? Anybody else? Fans? American Airlines giving a discount for PSP Chicago Open, MAO, and World Cup. So if you use American Airlines, you go to their website, aa.com, or use their special AA meeting services department through phone number 800-433-1790. Ticketing fee will apply, but use the code for Chicago Open 6960BR, Mid-Atlantic Open 9280AL, or World Cup 86HOAY. Clone Troopers, yes, it looks like Clone Troopers. Thank you, Pirate. It does. That's why I like it, because it's cool. Use those codes, and it will also give you that discount. What discount that is, I don't know. It is a discount for aa.com. Tell me what it is, and I'll put it up in next week's news. ProPaintball.com's got a little cell phone pic of Sacramento Excessive NPPL jersey. I don't know. It's red instead of yellow, because that is verboten, except for small bits. Red and black. And, I mean, it's great they got the big-ass ninja on their chest, but it doesn't, I mean, I think excessive should be on their chest instead, and ninja on the other corner or something. Pirate says it's wrong. Other people are just saying it's just, no. I have to agree. The jerseys this year aren't really coming out and biting me. I mean, some of them are kind of cool. I mean, Team Vancouver Vendetta is talking about it. Look at it, looks like every other effing jersey out there, sort of. That red and blue / gray / black all the way around. I understand that Russian Legion won last year, and I love their colors and I love their look. That red, white, and blue, very crisp, very clean, very cool. I also understand everyone's going to say, no, this isn't the way it is, but you want your jersey to be as busy as possible to try and hit to hide some of that splatter, hide some of those hits, or whatever else. But what's wrong with just having a nice, clean lines, nice, clean form to a jersey instead of all this schmutz? I mean, if I was an advertiser or a sponsor, I'd be kind of annoyed because I can't really tell what is advertiser space, like the eclipse and all this other stuff, sort of gets lost in the rest of this background pattern, which I guess is part of what it's supposed to be, but at the same time, meh, why? Understood sponsors USPL and PPL for 2010. So not only is Understood sponsoring the NPPL, they are also giving a special savings to the players of the NPPL for 2010. So any players competing in 2010 NPPL, every ID badge is a ticket, special savings. You just enter the coupon code NPPL ID 2010 at checkout, along with your, I'm guessing, your ID badge number in the comment section, and you check out to save an extra 10% at shopunderstood.com. Congrats to John Battistini, as well as everybody else at the NPPL and Understood. So, jumping over to Cat Shack Reports with our boy Tomcat Cunningham. Tech T Paintball and Reservoir Dogs. Congrats to both of them announcing their sponsorship. Every player knows that for a marker to reach its highest potential of accuracy and efficiency, a barrel paint match must be perfect. This is what you get with Tech T's iFit Precision Barrel Boring Kit. Paintball manufacturers making smaller paintballs. iFit allows you to bore size lower than any other kit in the market. Low of 667. Best part, you only need one adapter per marker thread as opposed to purchasing several backs with individual bore sizes. Adapters come in 7 different marker threads. Autococker X5, X7, A5, Ion Smart Parts, Spider Model 98, A5 to Hammerhead, and AC to Hammerhead. Which one will you get? It's not a question mark, not a question. It's a statement. It's an exclamation. They're telling you you're going to get it. What you're going to get is up to you. After a nice introduction to the world of paintball on this week's show, or last week's show on this show, Jason Fullybear Lineberger has now graced the pages and finally gotten the due that he deserves on the virtual pages of the Cat Check Reports. So follow up on his interview last week to find out what's up with him doing now. What's he think about paintball, as well as some interesting antics and tricking and stuff that has happened throughout the year and throughout his years in the sport of paintball. If you're interested in getting some employment and you're up in our friends over in Canada, then you can get yourself hired at Badlands. Badlands hiring techs. So if you think you've got what it takes, email employment at badlandspaintball.com. NPPL Huntington Beach results are in. This past weekend, the NPPL held the event of events in the paintball world. Huntington Beach event was a huge success for the NPPL. Then again, anytime you host an event at the beach, the players will have nothing short of a blast. Not necessarily, but this event was really good. Everything worked. Everything was more or less on time. You know, that depends for a paintball event. The vendors were there. Everything was really well done. So, sat in their shoes, players took the turf with nothing but mean intentions for the teams who dared to line across the field. How dare them? The event saw everything from cold weather to the return of Heaven, hosted by Angel. Speaking Angel, seemed to talk of the event with their new eye goggle prototypes being all the rage of the event and all over the internet. Not to push the actual gameplay back to the back burner, though. Teams fought hard, rolled their markers, shut their lanes to the best of their abilities. Many great teams falling to the wayside. The event trudged on. Who won, who lost, who was just a bit more hungry than the next team? Here are the scores, thanks to PaintballHeadlines.com. Pro, first, San Diego Dynasty. Dynasty utterly destroyed and really deserved first place. They pushed hard. The last game, they shot something like 4 people off the break. So they were really hungry. They decimated Impact. Edmonton Impact, who, as you guys remember from a couple weeks ago, won the first PSP event. They were in their same shape, rare form in the beginning, very good, until they went up against Dynasty, who utterly spanked them like a 1-year-old child. And then they had to get their groove back, coming in second. Congrats to that. Oakland Blast came in third. Fourth, LA Infamous. Division 1, first Warped Army. Second, Arsenal Predators. Third, Hollywood HK. Fourth, Naughty Dog Silver. Division 2, first Vanguard. Second, Infamy. Third, Impact Echo. Fourth, Part-Time Ninjas. Division 3, first Notorious. Second, Team RIP. Third, T-Lords. Fourth, Minions. Division 3, 5-Man. First, NV Rain. Second, Good for Nothing. Third, Heartless. Fourth, SCP Edge. Division 4, 5-Man. First, Blackout. Second, Straight Shooters. Third, RIT Tigers Orange. Congrats to Gary Baum and Brian Baum coming all the way from New York and deciding to play the NPPL game instead of going out to the college paintball instead, and coming in third place. Not playing the format, coming in from across the entire effing nation, coming in third. Congrats to them. Fourth, Tropics Hawaiian Tradition. Great folks. Great interview. We'll have more from our friend Fuzzy and a great interview with them as well later. Pump. First, LAHitman.com. Second, LAHitman.com. Secret Sauce. Third, Third Eye. Fourth, Blitz. The Malaysian National Paintball League 2010 Event 2 official results. And I am going to be horrible at saying where these people are from. For more information, go to my-npl.org. Congratulations to Division 1, 10 teams. Champion Delta Rovers from Selangor. Second, Demons Red, Selangor. Third, Nemesis Legion from Kuala Lumpur. Fourth, Rascal from Selangor. Division 2, 18 teams. Demercy Kids, De Halloween, Johor Pirates, Red Sevens. Division 3, Shoot and Rage, Mat Malaya, Street Mobster and Fireman. Division 4, Fraternity, Gladiators, Outrex 360, and Ethos. So I think it's cool they're coming up with all these names that we don't have over here. Look, the Pirates, Red Sevens, Shoot and Rage, Street Mobster. I think I should go play in Malaysia. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Greg Hastings Tournament Paintball 2 is available in pre-order form. Yeah, so you can get it eventually. It's now taking pre-orders. You go to his website, it looks like this. Put in your account information, your personal information, gender yourself, give yourself a birth date, and then you'll be able to get updates as they happen. Greg is constantly tossing us amazingly horrible, yet oh so vital updates on his Facebook page, tiny little videos about stuff that's going on, little tweets and such. If this is not what he said as the best paintball game ever, I will be very, very sad, because he's spent his utter life. It's like Harry Potter, where Voldemort put his frickin' life force into all that stuff. Greg Hastings has infused this effing game with everything that is himself. If this thing fails, then he fails too. It will be his Waterloo. Whatever the F that means. I have no idea what that means, but I just think it's going to be utterly freaking awesome. And those of you guys who are checking out his tour of duty, check it out, because on his tour of duty, he has some places listed where you'll be able to play some of these freaking games. So check those out. Check out his page and check us out and check this out too. Scarface game, thanks to our boys in the chat for this, was last weekend, and ouch. That is one to grow on right there. So, yeah, enjoy that visual, and we will be back after just a minute or so with our friend Fuzzy, as well as some great videos from this last weekend at the NPPL Huntington Beach Surf City Open.